nothing like Las Vegas, Nevada. Hi and good evening, everyone. We've got an NBA Cup semifinal. Well, we've made it through 2 rounds of the NBA Cup. And the stakes? The stakes just keep rising.
Kevin, once you get to single elimination, there's no room for error. You have 2 Eastern Conference heavyweights going at it. I think this game could come down to the wire.
So the opening lineup for the Heat, wing pairing will be Hero and Jaquez Jr. Adebayo is up there with Jeremy Sohan. And it's Z at the point.
And how about that? Snuck in off the baseline and then the sensational reverse.
How pretty was that? Athletic basketball with a little bit of flair mixed in. Now, here is Smith. His numbers are looking pretty good. He's got his scoring average up around 18.5 points a game. George passes to Sarr. Here's Wells. Rebound by Sohan. Adebayo with the ball. Now defended by Sarr. Jaquez with the bucket.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
Young from outside. Comes out of the gate empty. He's 0 for 1.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
We know, Doris, at one point, the Wizards had one of the most unique pairings in NBA history.
Think back to 1987, 1988, the year you're talking about, when the 5'3" Muggsy Bogues was a teammate of Manute Bol, who stood 7'7" tall. At the time, they were the tallest and shortest players in NBA history, with 28 inches between them. Incredible.
Here's Z. After the basket by Washington. Pass to Sohan. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
Boy, not a bad beginning. 3 for 4 from the floor. Pretty good start.
Looking at Washington, they took the win in their last game out against the Magic. We're just about 2 minutes into the first quarter. Smith outside. Jacks up a 3. That one's in. His first shot this game.
Draining that answer. Smith Jr. decided he couldn't let that last 3 go quiet.
Pass to Hero. To the middle. Here's Z. Softly drops in the floater.
80% from the field to start, playing with a ton of confidence.
Wizards have gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. And with an update from the sideline, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Hi, guys. Z in that last game against Cleveland was phenomenal. He came away with 41 points and was reliable as ever from distance. The stats he put up were amazing. He knew nobody could slow him down, and he went to work. Kevin?
Thanks, David. Yeah, it was a special night for him. The team really fed off his energy.
Yeah, the catalyst for that win, it was an effort that I'm sure he's hoping to replicate tonight.
Well, there's no doubt. He certainly looked like he was enjoying himself in that last game. He had his offense flowing. Well, there's an unpredictability to his offensive game. He is always keeping the defense off balance.
Some big news coming in from around the NBA. We welcome in our 2K insider, Shams Charania, who's on the phone with the latest story. Shams?
Thank you, Kevin. The story today from Boston Nation as the Celtics already have been altering the roster. They were looking for a throwback 5 to lock down the middle of the floor for them. And once Jakob Poeltl's name was mentioned, I'm told all other conversations stopped. He was their guy. And you know what? With how they play, it might work out very, very well.
Thanks so much for the report, Shams. Here's Wells. After the made shot from Z. Young with no one around. Misses the 3. On offense, here are the Heat. They're on a 13-5 run. And good that time.
Adding to their advantage, trying to find a way to blow this one open.
One of the things they're doing is identifying favorable matchups and then going at them.
Now, here's Wells. And looking at his production, he averages a little more than 7 points a game.
And most of the time, you expect Young's 3 ball to fall. That's just how good he is.
And timeout is called by Eric Spoelstra. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. And a new group in for the Heat. And a quick look now at the best free throw shooting teams. The Wizards 5th.
You know, it's really a team-wide talent. You want to foul the start.
Miami. 15 seconds left in the first quarter. So for the Wizards, Jabari Smith comes in for Dorian Finney-Smith. Shaw subbed in for Young. We've got Shaw. Jabari Smith is out there with Williams. And it's Hendricks in at the 3. That's the group on the floor right now for Washington. To the right side. Inside, here's Z. Hendricks pulls it in. Washington has gone 2 or 3 when they've stepped beyond the arc in the second quarter. Smith the pass to Hendricks. The Wizards working the ball around now. Here's Carrington. A miss that time would have put him up.
Maybe he rushes that just a little bit, who knows, but he couldn't have gotten a better look than that.
Here's Z. Good, and the assist goes to Mitchell. 9 points for Z.
Well, if you offer no resistance defensively, he's going to knock down the 3. It's really that simple, guys.
To the paint, here's Hendricks, and the layup's good off the glass.
Well, just tremendous composure on the interior. Read the defense, take advantage of the situation, and deliver.
Here's Z. 9 points in the game so far. And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. They now take the lead. Carrington's got the lead up to 1 now for the Wizards.
This is as pure a shooter as there is. You've got to stay connected or it's a problem.
And that's going to be a turnover. They call him for 8 seconds. Washington making some changes. Sars checked in for Williams. And Wells is subbed in for Shaw. Adebayo is checked in for the Heat.
On the court.
Washington has gone 3 of 4 with the long-range bombs here in the second quarter. Pass to Smith. Here's Carrington. 18 feet away, and he knocks it down. Carrington's got 5 points in the quarter.
And, you know, the more you watch Smith, the more you marvel at his feel for the game.
Here's Z. Scored the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, thanks. Bam Adebayo talked about how his mentality has evolved over his career. He said, shoot the ball. I feel like that's been my evolution. It sounds very simple. When I came into this league as a defender, I feel like the progression's been shoot the ball, worry about everything else later. Kevin?
Certainly, DA is a two-way threat. The Wizards with the lead. 1:27 left in the first half of the game. Young outside. Just 5 to shoot. Fires from deep. The Wizards with another miss. Miami's gotten fewer than half of their three-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9. Z. And it's in. Basket number 6 for him thus far. He has only missed 2 shots from the floor.
You can see it. Once this guy gets his rhythm, he is so hard to slow down. What an excellent night for him and his team.
Knocked away. It's stolen by Adebayo. And there's Hero. That's good on the assist by Adebayo. And it's a 3-point Heat lead. Pass to Hendricks. Back to Young. For 3. Rebound by Sohan.
He is just really almost playing for the other team. The shooting has just been poor.
And stolen by Sar. Now Wells. Ball with the rebound.
Listen, offensively, they're very comfortable with him taking that shot. It's a good look under very little pressure. He just can't convert.
Connects from 3-point range.
I tell you, he's making everything he looks at tonight. He should be their #1 option on every possession.
And so it's Miami with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. They're shooting the ball so well in this one. A great performance from the field. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
Let me start out by saying, if you make it here, like both these teams have, the whole league and NBA fan base is checking you out, and I know what the feeling is like.
You know, Shaq, I think I need more Shaqronyms in my life. How about OFC? You know what that is, big fella? Okra and fried chicken. And moving on, let's take a peek. And that's a halftime wrap. Let's get...
We are just one half away from finding out who will be headed to the championship game of the NBA Cup. What a game we're seeing from Z.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look that he wanted.
You know, as a coach, you can preach good shot selection, but it's up to the players to execute, and this guy has done just that.
On the court for the Heat, wing pairing will be Hero and Jaquez Jr. Adebayo is out there with Jeremy Sohan. And it's Z at the point. And it's Smith missing.
Boy, if you're going up against this guy in this close a range, you've got to defend with everything you've got. A tremendous job defensively.
And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. Greg, every year, injuries are a huge factor in shaping the title race. And I'm guessing that teams should probably put more of a premium on durability. What do you think?
Well, Kevin, I think all GMs take that into account. A team wants to be confident it'll have a stable roster over the course of a long season.
Shots good from Young.
And good pass right there from Smith Jr. His teammates appreciate that selflessness.
Shoots the 3. And again, it's the Heat missing.
Boy, that makes him 0 for 3 to start the second half. Not the start you were hoping for here.
Jaquez with the rebound. The Heat leading by 4. Here's Z, and it is flushed down with a nice jam.
And there is no better way to add to the lead.
Isn't that true, GA, especially when the slam is coming from the point guard?
That's got to be a little bit deflating to the defense, guys. Getting kicked when you're down. My goodness.
The league's long-distance bombers are setting their sights on the three-point contest this season. Here are some of the early favorites to make up the field.
And I love the way the voting is shaping up, Kevin. We'll have an excellent contest if these are the shooters who are firing away on All-Star Weekend.
Well, you look at Z, and it's him all alone atop the voting. It's pretty much a done deal that he'll be showing off his long-range skills in the three-point contest.
Yep, and he's going to be scary to have to go up against if he's on that day. Nobody can shoot it like he can when he gets in a groove.
And we'll keep you posted as we find out more and as we get closer to the three-point contest once we have our final list of official contestants.
Yeah, it's going to be very competitive. That's the one thing we all know. We got an incredible group of long-distance shooters in this league right now.
Here's Hero. Banked in off the glass. Now it's a 7-point Miami lead.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Smith outside. Back to Young. It's good, the assist that time from Smith. Smith's got his third assist on the night.
When you watch Young, there's a courage to his game.
Out of bounds, Washington takes possession. So both teams making some changes here.
Substitution on the court.
Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Pass to Carrington. Wells with it. Young outside. And it's Miami with the rebound. Jaquez has got his fourth rebound in this one. We're talking about Trae Young here, GA. What stands out most about him to you?
Well, Kevin, I'd say just how confident he is, right? He plays with that unique energy and swagger. You love him if he's on your team and can't stand him if he's playing against you.
And now we're 3 minutes into the third quarter of play. It's Young on the wing. Corner shot. It's Adebayo with the rebound. Adebayo's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Pass to Z. Three-pointer. Gets it to fall, and now he's 10 of 15 on the game.
His first triple of the second half. That makes 3 for the game.
Shot by Young. And he gets that one to go off the front iron. Young's got 9 points here in the second half. The Heat leading by 6. Lets it go from the wing. Z. Good.
All right, defensively now, you've got to find a way to slow this guy down because he's putting it to you.
Pass to Carrington. Over to the wing. Now here's Wells. Here's Carrington. Shot clock at 6. And here's Young from the arc. Sinks the three-pointer. Young's got a pair of threes now here in the third for the Wizards. Here's Z. .46 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. A three ball. And Sarr pulls it down.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Here's Carrington. Rebound by the Heat. Jaquez has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Z. That shot, no good. Smith with some nice D. Pass to Young. Smith with it. To the inside. Carrington. That's in, coming off the assist from Young. Now it's just a 3-point Heat lead.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Buried from outside. But I don't know. I think we may see a review here. That was pretty close. And not so fast.
The previous play is under review.
Make sure they got it right before we go to the fourth.
And the NBA Replay Center in Secaucus is queuing it up. And even before we look at the replay, I'm pretty sure he got that off in time.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
Well, they're going to switch the call. There is no doubt, and looking at the replay, that he got it off in time.
Well, it's good they decided to take another look at it. I know some folks don't like how replays slow.
And so it's the Miami Heat with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. Looking good at this point, but wanting more. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
It's time for the fourth quarter. Get up and out of your seats and get out.
Making a switch here. Wells is checked in. And Miami with a change here too. Z's checked in for Ball. We've gone about a minute and a half into the fourth quarter. Hendricks can't get it to go. Miami leading by 10. Williams is out there with Smith. Then there's Wells, and it's Hendricks in at the 3, the small forward. That's the group on the floor right now for Washington.
Unwilling to let up, even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
Here's Z, drops in the layup for 2. Z's got 30.
Well, this is what you're trying to do. Put the game away.
And he hasn't forced much tonight. I love the efficiency he's giving to them.
Screen by Smith. This one for 3, and it goes for the 5th time in 10 shots for him this game.
Boy, picking up where he left off. His second from distance this half, 5 overall.
And the lead is down inside single digits.
And the numbers speak for themselves. Smith has been aggressive and effective all night.
Heat leading by 9. And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Right wing. Here's Z. That one falls coming off Adebayo's feet. Adebayo's got 3 assists in the game. And so it's Young who brings it up for the Washington Wizards. In transition, here comes Miami for the finish. The big dunk at the end of the break.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
Young passes to George. From outside, off the mark. Heat have gotten exactly 2/3 of their shots to find the bottom of the net here in the fourth. 8 of 12. Z, good.
And what can't Adebayo do? I mean, gets the tough rebounds, scores the tough baskets, and then makes the right pass.
Wells dishes to George. It's Czar, top of the key. With nobody on him, he buries the jumper. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. Here's Z. And it seems a new era is upon us, GA. A lot of young stars and young teams vying for the status of household names.
Kevin, the casual fans might have to update their frame of reference, right? Especially since a lot of these new stars are playing in smaller markets.
The Heat leading by 14.
And there's no doubt about this one. Playing with a lot of confidence tonight. It's a statement victory for the Heat.
I think the attitude was very impressive. Definitely a competitive game, and they fought through it each step of the way.
Absolutely. They put on a tremendous performance in terms of the effort and intensity. This was a well-deserved win.
And so looking at their number, this will be win number 22 on the year. And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Z.
What you love about his performance is that he is simply taking what the defense allows and then making the most of his opportunities.
There's 38 seconds left in the game. Here's Z. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark.
Disappointing day for them. Let's see if they go down with a fight.
Well, they definitely have some things to work out, and you'd love to see them finish this game the right way.
And Miami can just let the clock run down here. Fires the 3. Buries it from three-point range. Z's got 42 in the game.
Spirited performance. You love to get this kind of win, especially on the road.
You've got to be able to block out all distractions in enemy territory. This team did a tremendous job staying focused on the task at hand.
And so Miami takes this one by a big margin. They've moved their way through the east side of the bracket.